The best in the business gathered together year on year to battle it out for the Pool Trick Shot title. There were shocks, audiences were dazzled and crowds cheered as the pros jumped, bounced and potted their way to gold. This is your chance to relive the best bits. This is the 50 greatest pool trick shots. The pool trick shots entertained crowds worldwide, and from 1996 to 2007, the pros took it in turns to show off some astonishing routines to win the audience cheers and get the highest score. Winners included Fabio Petroni, Vincent Fake, Alex Pagulayan and Bogdan Welkolski. So with the pros lined up, it's time to count down the 50 greatest tricks and reveal what is the greatest pool trick shot of all time. Coming up, Fabio Petroni kicks up, a magic balloon takes to the felt, and Alex Pagulayan is in a race. So let's get the ball rolling. We begin with trick shot number 50. Alex Pagulayan steps up to try and find a path through to the one ball, and with his relaxed approach and cheeky side, he was always going to be a crowd pleaser. His trainer had a wacky nickname for him too.
Where'd you get the name Alex the Lion from?
From my teacher, Paul Thornley.
Right, because you're a fighter, yeah?
No,
No?
He just can't pronounce my last name.
Amazingly, the Lion won this 2002 championship in Milton Keynes after showing an original display. This was one of his entertaining shots.
Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, must say, I don't know. I think it's 6. Let me try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Yeah, right, but it's very, very tough. Should I explain myself again? Yeah. Just watch. Okay. Whew.
Oliver Altman, a professional pool player from Germany known as The Machine, charts here at 49 with a combo shot.
Usually we are going to give right English, left English, follow, draw, whatever. And this is probably the only shot in the world where you have to give all of them in one shot. That means you have to take a little right English, but also not to forget the left English. With a little pressure, it might be a little follow, but also draw it back. The reason why is otherwise I can't make the 1 and the 9 in this pocket, right? So what I'm going to do is I hit the 1, and the cue ball doesn't know anymore what I'm doing. So it looks a little weird because I have to hurry up so the cue ball doesn't know what I'm doing, right? And then do all the ball, right? Well, actually it is. There's a little trick on it.
We return to Alex Pagulayan's routine in 2002 and another shot that helped him secure that winning place. Now, according to Alex, Bruce Lee taught Alex's father this trick. Well, it certainly made the audience laugh.
Okay. I'm gonna make them all in less than 2 minutes. I hope. Okay. Ready? Woo! My father said you gotta say that. Woo! 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 Oh, okay. Woo! Yeah!
And taking 47th spot is me, Steve Davis, always delighted to be involved with the trick shots, but let's face it, not at the cutting edge. So I always had to blag my way out of trouble, and as we know, it's good to talk.
It's a lot easier. I've got the wrong phone, actually. No, I was going to bring the WAP one, but I've just got the GSM one, they're not as good. Okay, what I'm going to try and do this shot, as you can see, got a phone amongst the 7 balls down the end of the table. Going Going to try and hit the 4 ball, the first 4 ball, the pink ball there, with bottom and right hand spin. That can't be right. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Stop the clock. Ruining my phone call, Luke. Okay. Right. It's rather spoilt it, really. Anyway, I was going to, with bottom right hand spin, and I'm going to hit the pads, the keypad, in such a way that I'm going to phone home. But not the quick route by just pressing the one button and call, the whole number. Hello, it's me. I'll be a bit late. Put the dinner in the oven. Thank you very much. Yeah. Right, thank you.
Another pool player to take part in the 2002 competition was Fabio Petroni. Now Fabio plays from his Italian heart, and here he finishes his routine by letting his feet do the talking.
For this, I really did practice for 2 months. Jogging and everything, for 2 months, for make this shot just for you. Unbelievable. I need, hey, for 3 months, just 2 minutes to show. Unbelievable. Huh? Like when you cook half hour, you eat in 1 minute. All right, where is the, oh, right, 9 ball here. Okay. Too cute. All right. Are you ready? Yes? Okay. I need to change my shoes. Hey, that's regular, huh? It's regular shoe. Can I play like that? All right. So what I'm going to try now, to make all the 3 ball. This is oven, huh? You can see oven. Hey, yeah, don't look. Hey! Hey! Hey, okay, just cut.
Charting at number 45 is Mark Vickerman and a trick from 1998 at the Lakeside Shopping Centre. It was Mark's birthday and he delighted the crowd with one of his birthday presents, a blow-up sheep.
If you want to come round this end, pick the cue up, give yourself a little bit of chalk. If you get this shot right, you can have a whistle. All right? So let's look. So that way. So come round to the other end. Penny? Down to that end. And we'll play it straight through Nancy's legs. Okay? Now you've got to be careful because if you play it too hard, you'll knock Nancy over. And Nancy won't like that, I'm sure. Now the idea of this shot, okay, is play it directly at the 3 ball as you look through Nancy's legs, in a straight line, centre ball. Hopefully you'll pop the 2 and the 8 in the middle pockets, and the 3 ball in the right corner pocket, and the 9 ball into the left corner pocket. Play medium pace, centre of the ball. Yeah! Well done.
So far we've seen only a handful of tricks and there's still plenty more to come. Coming up, Vincent Fake does a balancing act, I get some help from Mike Massey's book, and the trick shot do's and don'ts are revealed on the 50 greatest pool trick shots. Welcome back to the 50 greatest pool trick shots, a countdown of the very best. So far we've seen a bit of cheating, a football move and a trick involving blow-up sheep. And there's still plenty more action to come. But first, our pros are put under the spotlight as we reveal the trick shot do's and don'ts. Here's the do's. To perform a good trick shot routine is easy. These are the rules to follow. Firstly, make the audience laugh with a collection of really funny jokes.
I see a lot of people with cameras. It's fine. Kodak position. Anyone?
Metal in general is not as good as it used to be. Because when I started having a shave, there was just the one blade. Yeah? And that used to do the job, and everybody would walk around, they'll all be clean shaven. And then all of a sudden on the television, something new happened, and there was these 2 blade razors came out, and you saw on the television, you saw with the picture, they go, and the first blade would take most of the hair off, right, but just leave a little bit there, wasn't it? Just a little bit, but the second blade came along and whooshed that off like that, yeah? So the second blade was doing a lot of damage, but obviously the metal wasn't as good, because now we've got the 3 blade razor, okay? And I don't know if you spotted now, the second blade's not doing the job it used to, because the first blade comes on, it takes most of it off. The second blade, which used to take the lot off in one go, okay? Now it's not doing its job, it's just taking a little bit more off. And it's the third one that's doing all the damage. Just something I'd spotted. In about 50 years' time, we'll probably have these blades like washboards, metal washboards, and somebody have to hold it and like scrape it down the side of your chin. Take half your face off.
Next up is to perform something original.
Okay, dangerous shot, folks. There we go. Can I get a weather report? Hey, I did do it. I went in there.
Call that game 9 ball. And the heavens opened and down came the 9 ball. And that is how American 9 ball was invented. Thank you very much.
And finally, keep it lively. Getting the audience involved is always a crowd pleaser.
Oh, hey, hey.
So with all those do's in mind, we continue our countdown. Queuing up next and taking number 44 is Earl the Pearl Strickland. Now Earl has a fiery temper, but in the trick shot arena he was much more relaxed. This shot helped him scoop first place in Holland.
I used to be really good at them, but I don't know anymore. I haven't been bird hunting in a long time. I guess that's the reason why. Okay, I'm going to roll them down the table and try to pocket them. Wow. I knew I would miss. That bird got away. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Ralph Souquet makes his first appearance at number 43.
Always enjoy actually doing the trick shots, even though I'm not a specialist at it, and I don't really practice much of it, but you know, I came up with one shot that hopefully is going to work, and I haven't seen it before.
The Kaiser had a very solid start in this 2002 show, but it all went a bit awry. This is one of the tricks that worked.
I think so far I haven't impressed the jury, haven't I? That looks better. Okay.
In 2005, Dutchman Alex Lely chose to do a chaos shot. It makes 42 on our trick shot countdown. Alex is a bit of an all-round sportsman and always had a competitive routine.
He's even better at pull. All right. This is a chaos shot. I'm going to make all the balls move. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but the 8 ball is going to find its way to the side pocket here. Basically what happens is this: I'm going to hit the 1 ball, it's going to hit the 5, it's going to hit the 3 balls going to hit the 13. These 3 balls are going to move out of the way. I'm going to contact 11, 7, 8 along the rail to be held by the 6 ball in the side pocket. Go!
Charting at number 41 is Alex Pagulayan and one of his signature shots, the race. He tries this trick many times, but only succeeds in making the audience laugh.
Shoot the 9 to that rail, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rails, and then I'm gonna run around the table, and I'm gonna try to make it. Sure. Okay. You guys, oh, well, I gotta do it again. Come on, Alex, run faster. That shot is impossible.
In 2004, all his efforts pay off when he tries the race one more time.
All right, first time I ever made the shot. Yes!
Taking the 40th spot is Vincent Fouquet and the balancing act. Over the years, the Frenchman has tried his hands as a street entertainer and also has an unusual way of coming up with his tricks.
Where do you get the ideas for your shots?
In my dreams.
In your dreams?
Yes. Okay, it's too easy. Let's go in the back of my foot. Is better? The harder thing when you balance, it's when you're not in line with your eyes. Here. This is tough.
He became more adventurous, and in 2007 he took it one step further.
I'm going to balance the triangle with the chokes and the balls. If I miss it, where is the ambulance?
Thank you.
Now it's going to be very risky. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to balance this with the choke, with the ball, with this, and another ball. This is very dangerous. Not for you, for me. Okay, on my nose.
Using a member of the audience always adds a bit of danger. You never know if they can hold a cue. Here, Alex Pagulayan gets some help pocketing the 8-ball.
He's gonna make the 8-ball in this corner. Can you do that? It's not that hard. It's in this corner. All you gotta do is hit the 1 ball full, and like you know what I mean. 8-ball in the corner. Come on, give him applause. Come on, guys. All right, dead on. Yes! Thank you. Thank you very much. What's your name? That's correct. Thank you.
This is another trick using a volunteer, and it was always great fun as long as they got it right and didn't make you look stupid. Tommy Donlan racks up at number 38, where he pots the 8-ball with a little help from a young friend.
Keep it off the table. Okay, put your right hand there. And just hold the cue with your left hand about this height. And try and keep it nice and steady. Okay, it's quite dangerous this, so keep your head out of the way. Just a little bit closer. Okay, that's good. Okay, what I'm going to try and do now is hit the cue ball into the 15 ball, bounce it up into the air, hopefully without hitting Andrew's head, and screw it back along the rail and make the 8 ball. Just lower your left hand just a little bit. Okay, that's good. Right, we'll try. Did you move? No. 8 ball.
One of Paul's nice guys, Ralph Souquet, takes number 37 with a trick from 1999. He tells the story about the time when he had to shoot a 9-ball using just a coin. He then shows the audience how it's done.
A coin, a $50 US coin. Say, wow, what should I do with this? Well, play the 9 with it instead of playing it with the cue ball. Say, wow, how should that work? So he put it down here and said to me, shoot it with the coin and make the 9.
Yeah. Making the move into 36th spot is an unprepared Steve Davis.
This is, I think, the 8th World Trick Shot Championship. I've played in 13 World Snooker Trick Shot Championships. I absolutely hate Trick Shot Championships, especially pool Trick Shot Championships, because I cannot play trick shots on a pool table. But I know a man who can. A man who is sadly not here in this tournament. A man I'm sure you know, Mike Massey. Yes. I have no financial involvement in this book whatsoever, but if you want to know how to play trick shots, it's an excellent book. So I thought what we'd do is we'd pick certain shots from this book and then attempt to play them. Okay. As I say, I get a bit bored with trick shots, so I thought what I'd do is I'd ask somebody to call out a number and then I'll play the shot. That way, you don't know what shot I'm going to play, and I don't know which shot I'm going to miss. Okay? So. It goes up to about 230, something like 200, no, hold on a minute, just quickly. 202. So, a number between 2 and 202. 180. You threw your voice in. 180. Changing direction. Mike says this has got an expectation of 1.5% and a difficulty factor of 100%. Okay. This shot helped me to lock up the 2002 World Championship in Willingen, Germany. After executing this masse, I had an insurmountable 20-point lead going into the last shot. Okay. So what I'm going to try to do is to hit the cue ball up the table to about there. And then it changes direction and comes back and pots this ball. Page 180. I recommend a near vertical masse shot on this and use a medium to hard stroke. When I hit it good, the cue ball will travel to point X. And, right, okay. I'm sorry, apologies for this one. So, it's the 14 ball in the side pocket, if you hadn't worked that one out. Oh. It sometimes takes me 1 or 2 tries to get this particular shot. Right, okay.
This is the 50 greatest trick shots, and there are still 35 tricks to come as we count down to reveal the best of the bunch. After the break, Vincent Fake dabbles in magic. Earl Strickland is talking basketball.
Slam dunk.
And we reveal what not to do during a trick shot routine. You're watching the 50 greatest pool trick shots, and so far we've seen some great ones, including these. Alex Pagulayan performed his Bruce Lee move. Earl Strickland executed the perfect wing shot. And I changed direction with the help of Mike Massey's book. Before we continue our countdown, let's take a look at the big no-nos when performing a trick shot routine. There have been many routines where things haven't gone to plan, and these are the trick shot don'ts. Firstly, banging the ball. Don't do it too hard, it annoys the pro players and the judges.
Who's responsible for the tables over here? Who's responsible for the tables? You are? Michaela is? Michaela, will you shut your ears, please? Close your ears. Both hands on your ears. I'm live. React. Yeah, thank you. All right, do it. Oh. Then close. Close. Yeah, thank you.
I've seen some of the top ball players doing this, and you're going to be seeing Earl Strickland, and he's going to be doing a lot of this. And I really like doing it. I haven't got a clue why we do it, but it really feels good, and you actually feel like a professional while you're doing it.
Next is vital. Don't make a judge look like a wally.
Well, you play pool once in a while, right? So you know how tough it is to make the one in the corner, probably, right? But would you try it for me today, tonight? I would love to see that. Just make the one rail in this corner part. No, one more chance. One more chance. Come on, Luke. Come on. Come on, Europe. Nearly. But I tell you what, actually it's not your fault. You just got the wrong cue ball. All right? You want to trade yourself with that cue ball? All right, go ahead. Here we go. Thanks a lot, buddy.
But most important, don't panic. The crowd think you know what you're doing.
Hadn't practiced enough. Wonderful. Oh, can't make that one. I used to make that
We continue our countdown. Next up is trick 35 and another shot stolen from Mike Massey. And yes, it's me again using his book to entertain the crowd.
Oh, right, I've got to do it as well, haven't I? Where does that go? Oh, no, it's on the other side. It's down the other end. All right, yeah. That goes there. About there. No, it can't do. Wait a minute. That's over there. Got it. Right, okay, this is it. This is good, this one. I'm going to pot the 9 ball without touching a cushion. Oh no, I'm going to touch one cushion. The cue ball has been known to do tricks after it contacts a cushion. In this shot, a draw shot is used to bend the cue ball around a row of blockers. Set the shot up as diagrammed. Right, I've done that. Make sure there's still 4 minutes left.
3 minutes 58.
Make sure you're on 3 minutes 58. Apply draw and left English at 6:30. What time is it? At 6:30 on the ball, so that's about there. Draw and left English. I wouldn't have thought that. Notice the wide sweeping curve the cue ball makes as it nears the obstructing of the ball on the spot. If the cue ball hits at side Y, shoot softer and lower. If you hit ball X, shoot a little harder and closer to the side pocket.
In 2001, Ralph Souquet earned second place, and this is one of the classic shots he executed in style, the 4-cushion jump shot.
See, my opponent broke the balls, and somehow it's, ended like this. Cue ball stuck here in the pocket, 9 ball laying up for the combination, and like 1 ball here, and there's not much you could do. I mean, you could jump over the balls here, take out the jump cue, but because the ball is frozen to the rail, it's kind of hard to get underneath it, so what are you going to do? And then a friend of mine, actually also a good trick shot artist, Mike Massey, showed me the solution. Come on, get some speed. Well, in the competition, you're going to lose, but here we are. In trick shot, you always have 3 tries, so there was like in baseball, strike one. Oh, that looks better. There you go. Thank you.
Now is the turn of the only female contender, Yasmin Ushan, who took to the table back in 2007. She decided to do an original routine encompassing an array of different sports.
I'm going to go now to the United States. There's a very popular sport over there. It's called American football. And it's not that popular in Europe, but I hope you know a little bit about it. I'm going to tell you the main rules in a few seconds. That's better. Okay. So what we have here is football. I'm going to explain it to you. In football, we have a quarterback, right? The quarterback gets the ball and throws it to the other players. That's all he does, but it's very important. Here, the 8 ball here, the black one, is the running back. The running back gets the ball from the quarterback and tries to run through all the defense of the opponent and make a touchdown. So, the 1 ball is going to go into the corner pocket, and the 8 ball, the running back, 1 rail into this side pocket. Here's something. All right. So main focus on the 8. So touchdown then.
Reaching number 32 is Herbert Freeman, and an unusual jump shot.
So, I need some little help, maybe from this little girl. Applause for this little girl here, come on! Very simple work for you. You do nothing, just lie down on the table. It's just smart. Maybe you sit down like here. You're pretty fine? Yeah. Okay, maybe we talk later on again. So now just move up here so much as you can, like the head here. So, perfect. A little bit to the left. Doesn't matter, not that much. Then you would be killed, it's okay. A little bit, just a little bit, perfect. So, the arms like this, so like, no, just flat here, just flat. So what I want to do is, without making a disaster of this pretty lady, try to, if this ball will hold. Jesus Christ. I need some super glue here. Jesus Christ. I don't let you go. Don't think about that. Jesus Christ, I will move. Don't breeze anybody here now for a while. The 11 ball in the corner. breathe out.
Well done, Herbert. Surely that could have gone anywhere. Moving on to number 31, Vincent Fake dabbles in magic with this little card trick.
Put all the cards everywhere on the table, okay? Spread the cards. So I just turn one card in the deck. Okay, everywhere. Like this. Okay. So you're gonna play a shot. And choose one of the balls. The blue? Okay, the blue one. So you're gonna play the shot, okay? And the blue is gonna land close to a card, and this card is gonna be upside down in this deck. Okay, you play. Don't make it. Okay. What is, you want to play again? What is the closest card? This one or this one? This one? Okay, the 6 of hearts. So normally, only one card is upside down. Look with me. Which is the 6 of hearts.
With only 30 tricks left to count down, we near the business end of our 50 greatest pool trick shots. Still to come, find out why Will Cash Surveyor has a balloon, what Vincent Fake plans to do with his little house, and what has made Stefano Pelinga so flustered. This is the 50 greatest pool trick shots, where we count down the best moments. So far, the trick shots that have missed the top spot include Vincent Fake's balancing act, Ralph Souquet potting a ball with a coin, and Herbert Freeman jumping a ball over a pretty lady. So next to chart is Earl the Pearl Strickland at number 30, with a 6-in-1 shot.
I think snooker and pool are the hardest games in the world, simply because they're individual, which golf is the same, individual. But you got to practice more. That's what it is. See, once I learned how to hit a golf ball, I don't think practice is that. It's in the grip. But pool or snooker, you got to play till the day you die. There ain't no, oh, I'm going to take 6 months off. You ever heard of a pool player say he's going to take 6 months off? I hear golfers say it all the time, don't you, Sid? Oh, I'm going to throw those clubs in the closet and I'm not going to play for 6 months. Then I'm going to win the next tournament I play. Okay. If that's the case, if I had the luxury of quitting playing pool for 6 months, I'd probably never play again. Obviously, I can't do that because the game's too difficult. And they say there are no elements. I'll tell you what, there are more elements on this pool table than you can. You know what? You can't see them. You can't hear them, you can't feel them. Stuff just happens to you. Here's one of Willie's old shots too. 6 balls, 1 in each pocket. I hope I can make this. There. Got a bonus.
Making his debut in the pool trick shots in 2005 was Łukasz Szawała from Poland. He's known for dreaming up unusual shots with some very obscure props. He charts here first with the catapult shot.
So I'm going to hit into this place, and the cue ball will jump over the balls, hit the table, hit the rack, and pocket ball number 7. Yeah. Now it's really, really hard.
Rob Mollian was the first Dutchman to win the World Pool Trick Shots. He always has a story for his tricks, and this one involves the Caped Crusader.
This is Gotham City. You know Gotham City? Of course you do. And this is Batman, sitting on the drawbridge, waiting for Robin. Robin is over here. And the mission of the two heroes today is to free Miss Amalia. And Miss Amalia is the little Dutch queen from the Netherlands. That's the girl in the small orange dress. Do you see her? She's sitting over there. Alright, so Batman is waiting on the drawbridge for Robin. Robin will run up the stairs, free Miss Amalia, throw the Joker out of his castle, run all the way down the stairs, take Amalia with him to the exit over here. So Robin will kick out the first guard. Miss Amalia will knock down the second guard, and Batman will lower the drawbridge and go after the two guards. But just for his own safety, he will put up the drawbridge back again. I know it sounds confusing. I will tell it to you again. And if you don't understand my English, read the subtitles next week on television. Alright, let's give it a try. There we go. Robin will run up the stairs. Free Miss Amalia, run all the way down the stairs. He's going to kick out the first guard and the second guard. Miss Amalia will go, and Batman will go after them, and Robin and Miss Amalia are free.
We've reached number 27, and Alex Lely charts with another classic shot.
I'm going to make 8 balls in one shot. Okay, I'll make 6 balls. No, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll make 3 in the corner. I'm going to hit the 1 ball, the yellow 1 ball, and I'll make the red ball on the side, the 1 ball in this side, the 2 ball on the side, the 5 in the corner, the 7 in that corner. Cue ball is going to go 3 rails and make the 3 balls in the corner here. One second. Whew. Oh. Okay.
To prove that Łukasz Szawała isn't all hot air, he delivers with another unusual trick at 26.
Double great escape. And in this shot, I will use a balloon. And the craziest part is that I will put a cue ball into the balloon. now cue ball is inside the balloon, surrounded by other balls. Crazy. And I'm gonna shoot into the balloon. Balloon will explode, and the cue ball will fly over the balls, fall on the table, and pocket the 8 ball. Hopefully. Crazy. Hey! Thank you.
The reason why Rob Mollion won in 2005 was that his shots were so inventive. Take a look at this.
This shot, I really don't have a story to tell with it. So, sure, you're sitting over there. Will you please give me a boy's name? Any boy's name? Joseph. Out of all the boys' names you can choose, you choose Joseph. All right. Will you give me a girl's name? Laura? Oh, beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, the white ball is calling Laura now, and the orange ball is Joseph. And Laura and Joseph are best friends, and they want to play hide and seek with the 2 girls of the neighborhood. My story is about nothing, I warned you. Let's play hide and seek. Here we go. Yes, and that's my hide and seek.
Tom Axel charts here at number 24. He installed the pool tables at all Matchroom sports events and had secretly been developing a routine over the years. This was his chance for glory.
As you know now, I'm always unlucky, so this is what my opponent gets after a break. Clear shot on the 1, and a really easy 9 in the corner there. But not me, no way. Probably we get something in the way here, like this. Now we have very much problem to get. Actually, it's still possible to make the 9 ball with a combination shot here, but not me, as I told you. Now it's a problem. I mean, first I have to hit the 1 ball, then I have to make the 9 ball somehow. So here's a double jump. I will jump the cue ball over these 2 balls, hit the 1 ball, and make the 1 ball jump over those 4 balls to hit the 9. In less than 20 tries.
Earl the Pearl Strickland takes number 23 with his slam dunk basketball shot. He reminisces about his past and executes an excellent trick in the process.
All right, I like to tell a little story with this one. Michael Jordan and I were born almost in the same county, nearly in the same hospital, and I think we're 1 year difference. But when I was a kid, I'd fish all the time and play pool. And I thought I was the greatest. I had this shirt made up, said, Earl the Pearl. I called myself the Squirrel then. Because I didn't know what to call myself. I said, Earl the Squirrel, something that rhymes, right? And I was kind of goofy like a squirrel, and still am. But anyway, I had this shirt made up, said, Earl the Squirrel, the greatest 9-ball player in the whole wide world. And it was on my back. And I was sitting on a log one day, and I said, geez, there's somebody around here just as good as I am at something. And it was Jordan. I could feel his presence, you know what I mean? But anyway, I call this shot the slam dunk. We're going to try to pocket 5 balls. In honor of Jordan, the slam dunk. Here we go. It doesn't. I think he's going to get fouled on this shot. All right, 5 balls. He did it. Slam dunk. There go.
Stefano Palinga. He's 16 times national trick shot champion, the US Open trick shot champion and European trick shot champion. He is known as Mr. Trick Shot.
It's been 20 years now that I've been doing trick shots, and I was just missing this one particular event, and I'm glad that I got invited finally, and I'll try to entertain your audience in the best way I can. I'm going to try a jump shot. You know, it's already difficult to jump a ball over a whole ball. I'm gonna jump it this high and through the rack, pretending like in the circus, you know, when the tiger goes through the fire loop, all right? Yeah, that's a good idea. That would look good. Yeah. I don't think they would like that, though. So jump through the loop. And not only that, but one-handed. There we go. Thank you.
Trick shot number 21 sees Fabio Petroni bringing balls and bottles together for an aerial combination shot.
4, 5. It's like 2 months I'm training for this trick shot. I have to drink all this. Now I do this trick shot and I go home. I break everything. Okay. I must drink this in just 1 minute. Just joke. Okay. 2. Wow. 5, 4. It's too much. All right. Okay, I try to put the 9 ball in the side and 1 ball there. This is regular shot in 9 ball. You know, no? I try without, I don't know, I cannot say, but I try to don't break nothing, okay? If I broke something, you can see the other 2 players tomorrow. So just like that I can win. All right. 9 ball, huh? Are you ready? I mean, I just ask. I'm doing this for you. When you're ready, tell me, please, okay? You're ready? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try this shot. I want to make the 9 ball there and the 1 ball there. With 1 shot. Hey.
There are only 20 tricks left and they are guaranteed to make your jaw drop, and one shot will be crowned the greatest trick shot of all time. Coming up, Mike Massey fights his way out of a paper bag, Rob Mullion performs some magic, Bogdan Wolkowski gets Fabio Petroni onto the table, and find out what these 3 men have in common here on the 50 Greatest Pool Trick Shots. Welcome back to the 50 Greatest Pool Trick Shots. We're counting down to reveal the very best. So far we've seen some of the trick shot masters take to the felt, and tricks have included Alex Pagulayan in a race, Łukasz Szawała catapulting a ball, Earl Strickland playing a trick the basketball way, and Fabio Petroni balancing balls on bottles. But before we continue our countdown, do you know what these 3 men have in common? Well, that's easy. Fashion blunders. Over the years, we've seen it all. Multicoloured waistcoats, bright t-shirts, and a bit of dressing up. In 1999, I had a combined smart casual look.
As you can see, such a great success, the Interplay World Pool Masters, and the fact for the first time we wore T-shirts to play in. And I thought that the Interplay World Trick Shot Masters were also with T-shirts, so I just wore my chinos and came along with my T-shirt until I was told that it was in dress suit. So I feel like a total plonker. I've got my jeans on and a waistcoat that I've borrowed. And a shirt that I've borrowed with a bow tie that I've borrowed.
But worse than that, Vincent Fake decided to wear a bandana back in 2000.
What's with the bandana?
Nothing.
What have you got under the bandana?
Because I like it.
I see.
However, winning the fashion blunder, it has to be Alex Lely, who wore an array of wacky shirts. What would Trini and Susanna say? Now back to our trick shot countdown. Next up at number 20 with a wall of balls is a better dressed Alex Lely. He had a lot of confidence going into this 2007 competition.
Well, of course, I know how to combine my sublime technical skills juiced up with some extra entertainment flavor, so I think I'm favored to win the tournament tonight. Seems like there's no way out. So we have to pull an old masse shot out of the head. I'm gonna use maximum spin, hitting the cue ball like this into the rail, and it's gonna bend around the balls and make the 9 in the corner. Did I put that 2 ball there? Yes. Oh, it never hit the rail, right? One more try. There it is. Thank you.
Spinning into 19th place is Fabio Petroni and his trick using a cup and a coin.
Someone else cup? Yeah. Oh, I find it. Thank you. Wow. So the next shot, I will try to make all ball without the cue ball. So 6 ball here, 3 ball here, and 5 ball in this pocket. And I try to make, oh no, yeah, I'm just joking. You can see if I make the coins in the cup. So, no, just don't, no. Hurry, how are you? Okay. I want the new C is not trick, you know? It's trick, it's true. So. All right. Wow, it's true, you see.
Łukasz Chevelle makes it again into our countdown using 2 balls and 2 cues.
Because I've been playing just for 4 years, so I'm sort of newcomer in trick shots, but I'm already a world champion in artistic pool, so you never know.
Another trick with an unusual twist.
Here are our object balls. This will be the row of chucks, and over this row cue ball we have to jump. Cue ball and ball number 1. So cue ball packet red ball and the one ball who packet ball number 9. I guess that you have never seen similar trick shot. It's crazy. 2 jump cues.
Mike Massey takes number 17, fighting his way out of a paper bag.
Manchester United, right? Oh no, that's what someone told me upstairs. Okay, I'm gonna start off with a shot. What's now? I got a list of a few shots here, but not only that. What about the Bayern Munich? Okay, good, okay. Okay, let's take, who's your favorite player on the on the international Manchester United? What about, now I'm getting the wrong names here. I've got Roy Keane. Roy Keane, good player? Okay. We're going to take Roy Keane right here, 1 ball. The 8 ball represents your football, okay? Is that what you call it, football? Okay, now we'll put some players up here. And let's take a few players. We'll make the stripe balls represents the Munich team. We're allowed to pound on the table for trick shots. Don't do this when you're playing 9 ball, okay? Only when you're doing trick shots. And okay, the side pocket is the goal, and we got to have a goalie, right? I think I got a goalie here, right here. And the goalie is, see if I'm right here, Oliver Kahn. Is that right? Okay, he's a pretty good sized guy, right? Okay, Oliver Kahn. Let's place him right over here. And the score, whoops, he's a little bit tipsy. The score is 1-1 in a tie, and we've got 2 seconds left in the game. So the 8 ball has to get in the goal. The goalie's a little tired there, a little lopsided. So let's see. And where's all that chalk, Steve? Where's Steve? Steve, raise your hand. Yeah, what'd you do? Take all the chalk? There's 1 piece left. You got enough chalk to last you for a year now, right? Okay. Here we go. Hey, he made it. Thank you.
Trick shot specialist Bogdan Welkowski appears here at number 16. A late entry and a formidable character at the trick shot table. The Polish master shoots balls from tubes in this very clever trick.
And 2. This ball here, 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 and 5 ball, and red ball here pocket, middle, and 5 ball this pocket. 1 shot.
Thank you.
Trick shot number 15 sees Bogdan performing one of his trademark specialities. It's the human pyramid.
2 triangle and 1 person.
Wow.
Stand here.
I'll be there?
Yeah.
And with my shoes?
No shoes.
Yes.
Come on. One.
Nice.
Stop. Okay.
Here?
Yeah. Okay.
Hello?
Stay.
I'm a lucky guy. I put the right socks. Maybe
What time?
With the whole man.
And now pink. Middle pocket. Stay. Middle pocket. White ball. Stay here. Bye, my friend. Please, liczyć. 10, 9, 8, okay? Everybody? 0, shoot. Come on.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Number 14, and Bogdan is on a roll. He's using chopsticks. Perhaps it's a spring roll.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, only 1, 2, 3. 3. Oi. 1, 2, 3. Oi. Everybody, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. Go. Bang, 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 bang.
Number 13, unlucky for some but not Vincent Fake. He scoops this spot by bringing a little house to the table and gives potting a line of balls another twist.
Okay, I'm ready. Oh, just a moment. I forgot something. Ah, let's try again. Go. All right.
Trick shot 12 features Stefano Palinga, who returned in 2007 for his second attempt at winning the title.
I don't believe I'm the better, I'm just the best.
The basketball shot. Okay.
Okay, where did I put the basket? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna jump the cue ball straight into the basket. I should have rehearsed this shot though. Okay. Oh. I'm embarrassed. The dollar sign came down. You know, I thought I was playing a slot machine. Okay, can I just try once more, guys?
Go ahead.
Okay, directors. Okay, thank you. There we go. Thank you.
Now a treat at number 11, one of the best known trick shots. Some unsuspecting member of the audience gets called up to help, and he or she ends up being the only person in the room unable to see the shot. This is called potting from the mouth, performed by Alex Lely.
Nothing's gonna happen. If something might happen, I'm insured. I got an insurance, so don't worry about your teeth, or not too much at least. No, I'm very skillful. Nothing's gonna happen. Okay, move up a little. Put your head down here. Okay, put the chalk between your teeth and lie backwards a little. Okay. You practiced on this one, did you? Okay. Yeah, like this. Okay, what's gonna happen? Three-dimensional pool. I'm gonna put the cue ball here. And if Max lies still, put your hands backwards. Thank you. I'm gonna hit the cue ball on the one ball and make the 9 in the corner pocket. Thank you.
Please note, not many children were hurt in the making of this programme. Coming up, more tricks, more blunders and more laughs as we count down the top 10 of our 50 greatest pool trick shots. After the break, Bogdan Wolkowski aims at a basket, Rob Mullion does a card trick, and Stefano Palinga balances some balls. This is the 50 greatest pool trick shots, and your chance to relive the very best moments from the pool trick shot masters. So far we've seen 40 tricks play out, and the pros pull stunts, feats and blunders. Bogdan Wolkowski got Fabio Petroni on the table, Alex Lely potted a ball from a small boy's mouth, and Vincent Fake raided a children's toy box. So we move on to the top 10 of our 50 greatest trick shots. At number 10, it's Rob Mullion.
As I told you, I'm a magician for my living, so I will put some magic in my routine tonight, and I hope to make a unique combination between trick shots and magic and show something else than the other competitors.
Would you like to come forward, please? Come forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll speed this trick shot up a little. I'm really sorry for this. Hello, my name is Robert. Nice to meet you. Maartje, please stand over there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an unbelievable, incredible IQ trick shot coordination training machine, which is especially designed to train your eye and cue coordination. Because if you want to play pool, most people only train their cue and eye coordination. But I thought that it would be really good if you also train your cue and eye coordination. So that's why I made up this shot. And I would like to ask you, Maartje, to stand right here. And judges, I would like to please stand up and stand on the other side, because then you have a much better view for this trick shot. Okay, Maartje, I brought this deck of cards. And I know some people don't trust me in this sort of situation. So I will give you some cards. You can check it up, check out the cards. All right, on this side. All right. Now, Marty, it is very simple. I would like to ask you to say stop wherever you like. Stop. Thank you. You select the ace of spades, and I would like to ask you to sign your name on this card. Really big, bold letters. Okay, Marty, do you know how to shuffle the cards? Okay, Marty, look, what I will do, I will take your card and I will put it somewhere in the middle, and you can say stop wherever you like. Stop. All right, beautiful. And now, will you... No, for real. No. Will you please shuffle the cards? Now shuffle the cards. Oh, anyone who is doubting on my honesty, don't say anything. And Marty, now please put the cards into here. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to train your eye and cue coordination, you can close it. Thank you, Marty, very much for helping me out. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, what I will do, I will shoot the white ball without making a foul shot, 1-2 rails into the machine, and I will put the 12 ball in the corner pocket over here. And after that, I will try to find with my cue Marty her card back. So that's not very good English, but I try the best I can. Right. Well, I'm not pretty sure about this one. Let's give it a try. There we go. And wait. And ladies and gentlemen, from the machine, the 12 ball corner pocket, 1-2 rails into the machine. There's only one card stepped from this deck of cards. Marty, will you please come forward? Come forward and just stand there. Because, Marty, if this is the ace of spades, I'm sure you get a big hand from the entire audience over here. Marty, I will not touch the card, but please show it to the camera that your signature is really on this card. Marty, I think it's unbelievable, because this is exactly her card. The ace of spades! You can take it off, you can take it off. Show it to the camera. Thank you.
Trick shot 9 comes under the category of a skill shot, which requires a fantastic striking of the cue ball to apply enough backspin. Can Stefano Paninga get it just right?
Now, a shot called the over and under bridge has been around for a long time. And I'm gonna make a different version of it, where an extreme version of it. Let's put it this way. All right. All right, here we go. Now, let's make it a little more real. Let's suppose we're playing a 9-ball game. So we got... So, I'm gonna make the 1 ball in the corner and jump over this bridge, which is 4 times as high as it should be. And then draw back with a lot of spin, a lot of stroke, draw back, hit the 4 and make the 9. Oh boy. Last try. Come on, get in there. Cool. Oh. Boy, thank you. Thank you.
The machine gun shot makes it to number 8. It's one of the hardest trick shots in the game, and pretty well known to snooker fans. But here, Bogdan Wolkowski adapts it to the smaller American pool table.
Last pocket, 9 ball, 8 ball. Machine gun. Stop, 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 stop. Oh my god. Kto to tak mówi dzisiaj? Stefano, oh my god.
Once again,
Another
Wolka
trick shot.
Shavoa comes up with another inventive shot and makes it to number 7.
And
I
this
think I'll
trick
leave it
shot
up
is
to
extremely
Wolkas to
difficult.
explain.
And to protect the cloth, I'll put an extra piece on it because I don't want to upset 9 more players. Okay. So here I will place 2 cue balls. They are frozen. Here 2 stripe balls. And this is pretty nice shot. I have invented it a couple weeks ago. I hope you will like it. So in this shot I will pocket 4 stripe balls. I will shoot between 2 cue balls. One will jump this side and pocket 14. Other one will jump here, make those 2 balls, and make sort of a domino reaction. And 8 ball will be made also to this pocket. All balls in one shot.
What any top trick shot player has to have is great cue power, especially when it comes to the masse shot. With the cue at 90 degrees to the table, a cue ball can do seemingly impossible things, as Bogdan Welkowski shows here with trick shot number 6.
4 balls. This. Okay, cue ball pocketing red ball.
It's no surprise that we see Wolkas Shavoa so high up in the 50 greatest pool trick shots. He always seems to come up with something different. What a clever idea this is, using every inch of the table to help create this shot.
So hopefully I will pocket all balls into the 5 pockets and I will get, wait a minute, one more ball. And I will get the jackpot.
American pool is mostly played two-dimensionally, but when you add the third dimension, one of height, then the pressure to execute is even greater. And Stefano Palinga knows it with trick shot number 4.
This is a very tall bottle, as you can see. Where's the knife? Here it is. Okay, that's the trick itself. All right. I'm gonna pocket the 1 ball in the side. Cue ball jumps that high, knocks the 7 out of the way, and the 9 ball drops and stays on the bottle. Well, maybe. Oh! Hey! Oh, if only I had more time. I see what was wrong. All right, here we go again. There. Thank you.
This is trick shot number 3, and getting balls to stay on top of bottles isn't a new idea for a trick shot, but for sheer inventiveness, once again, Bogdan Welkowski comes up with the goods, especially as it could all end in a soggy mess. I think playing this one-handed just adds to the brilliance of this shot.
12, touching his cue ball pocketing green ball. This ball stay on the bottles and is rolling, okay? You understand? Yeah. I know, nothing. This shot I make one hand.
Yeah.
Once again, snooker fans will have seen the basket shot played over the years, and it always amazes people how it can be done. But to actually play the jump shot with Bogdan playing it one-handed is a mighty feat, and I think this definitely deserves to be placed number 2 in the Hall of Fame.
Please do it. Look. 1, 2, 3. Hey, my name is Bogdan. Georgie. Georgie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Five balls to the basket. into the basket by one hand. Which one hand? Yes? Which one hand? Oops. Now. Hey! Now you one shot, okay?
In my opinion, this demands to be the #1 trick shot. The art of a great trick shot is to think of something that is not only skillful, but also looks special. The knowledge required to play this trick is immense, and it must be rated as one of the hardest tricks in the book. This is a monster shot performed by one of the greatest pool players that has ever held a cue. 14 balls in one. Try and get your head around this.
I think I tried this shot a couple years ago and I didn't make it. I hope it goes this time. I'm going to try to pocket 14 balls. All right, one more try. I think I got just enough time to try it once more here. I'm running out of time. I don't know if I can set it up in 3 minutes. Please go in. Let me see if I can set this up in 1 minute here. It's going to be tough. This will be the fastest I ever set this shot. All right, please go in. Yeah!
Earl Strickland, ladies and gentlemen! Over the past 2 hours, you have witnessed the world's greatest trick shot players work their moves around the table as we counted down to the #1 trick shot of all time. And whilst the Polish players showed their skills, it was Earl the Pearl Strickland who stole the show. Now that the World Pool Trick Shots event has reached the end of its journey, I'm sure it will be greatly missed. It will live on in our memories as a special event with a great mix of laughs, skillful shots, embarrassing misses and very willing audience members. This has been the 50 Greatest Pool Trick Shots.